It's reset. OBS reset my microphone settings.
Ah,
Okay.
that was nice of it.
Mm-hmm. It's like, you know what? No lube.
Normalcy.
The tone is coming from. Mute yourself real quick, Phil. Nope. All right, we're gonna work through it. I don't know.
Yeah, Bar said he didn't hear the tone, Mike. So
Okay,
It's super
just
subtle
might be
on
something.
my end.
Might just be something in my headphones.
yeah.
Okay. Schizophrenia test for the rest of the stream. Here we go. You head to the bar. Bagby will be joining you momentarily, but we're not there yet.
When we get there, is there anyone in the bar?
Lyra.
Just Lyra. Good.
Lyra and Tira probably, but yeah.
Okay, but like I don't have to kick any locals out, though, right?
No. You walk in. What's happening? What's going on?
Well, Lyra, we've
what the fuck is it? Hey!
As I was saying, this is a general. I forgot his name because I'm an idiot. I'm sorry, Mike.
Rumek Neff.
Rumek. This is General Rumek of
I'm going to buy you sticky notes.
Thank you. Of the general of the war chief of the war king, of the orcs. He got Josiah's message, and his king ordered him to send supplies to help us.
Well, let's be clear. Last watch got your message.
Oh.
I simply decided to act on it.
Oh, I apologize for my misunderstanding.
Oh, there is no misunderstanding. It should be known at this point that your last watch belongs to us, though.
Beg pardon?
Aye, we moved on the location. My men were not being treated well by the local constables. Decided to simply move in.
Something I should have asked about earlier, but you have now reminded me of this. The elderly goblin woman who stayed with you.
Nitma, yes.
Is she still okay?
Aye, well, best of my knowledge. She had many questions I didn't have answers for. I sent her with a scouting party to get those answers.
Are you willing to tell me where you sent her?
I'll tell you anything you like, so long as you provide me a warm meal and a reasonably cool drink.
I believe we can do that. Looking at Lyra.
It should be a note. He has no guards. He came by himself. No fear.
I'm not planning on starting a fight with this guy.
I know, but he's not. He seems comfortable.
Yeah, so I would sorry, just reading all the messages. I apologize, but you may remember our companion Bagby. She is granddaughter of Nipma.
Oh, Nipma told me she was very proud.
She was very concerned about her. She hadn't heard from her for a while.
I don't know anything of that.
Do you know where did they go?
To look for the king.
You say that almost like you lost him.
We did not lose him. We just don't know his exact location. The king tells us where he will be when he will be there. We arrive. Consider me a scouting party.
Is there any way we could contact her?
If you have your own ways.
Okay.
I could do my best to send a messenger, but the people he was sent with, the people Nitma was sent with, they're designed to track the king and his army, not find directly.
See.
I'm sorry I cannot be of more assistance in this.
No, that's fine. That's more information than I had. The people at Last Watch, I assume they're the ones that didn't resist are in good health.
Their whole city's in good health, minus a senator that was getting mouthy.
I met him.
I asked him kindly to use proper words, to treat people with respect. He was not interested. So I closed his mouth.
Yeah, I can't really blame you for that one.
The people there are resilient and hardy. I have no qualms with any of them. And we are not the army, again. We are not interested in conquest. Not until the king arrives.
Does there happen to be a couple, I suppose you would call them pirates, but you could also call them free merchants, still in dock in Last Watch when you left?
No, but I think I know of the people you speak. Out of, Ara Dengo.
We usually just call it Aura.
Thank you, yes. Your, Terranungadal spoke of them. We stopped by to visit on the way here.
Visited Aura?
No.
Oh, visit Tara.
The young chieftain, Tara.
I suppose the duel to the death for leadership is still on, huh?
Unless he simply pledges allegiance. And the war chief can choose to ignore that pledge.
Crucible, do you have any questions? And I'm asking that because I got to step away for a second to make a phone call. Sorry, I'll be right back.
No, I think everything's been pretty much kind of hashed out.
I'm a fan of your town, Crucible. Your village is quaint and beautiful.
Well, we're quite proud of it ourselves.
I can't imagine the pain in your heart for the attacks.
Now that Joe's not here, that tone is totally gone, by the way.
I think that's the first time he's muted.
Yup.
Well, crap baskets.
Yep.
Yes, the attacks have taken quite a toll on the city itself, on the not just physically but mentally with all the people. It's just we've grown wearisome.
Josiah speaks up. Aye. Incredibly so. Thank you for your assistance, and I am not... Well, they are kind to you. I am not a fan of your king's threats, I should say. Oh, I apologize for that. But I should clarify, they are not threats. They are promises of future prophecy. They are, destiny. The best way I can describe that kid. He is destiny. And I understand your agitation. I myself felt it at one point as well. But I'm living proof that he is not a genocidal maniac. He's not interested in murder. Just his quest. And I should ask, are you getting close to your destination on that end?
You know, we get closer day by day.
Well, I do not need to remind you of your impending schedule.
No, we're quite aware of that.
Then I am sorry to reiterate.
Bagby. I saw that you have food in your mouth, so please.
Yeah, I'll put down the piece of sushi I was about to shove in my mouth.
Ah,
What's
sushi. You have... Do you want to go over anything else you talked about with Axum? Is there anything else you want to talk to him about?
up?
Sorry to
I
cut
think-
you off there, Crucible, but with Joe not there, I didn't want to go too far.
Yeah, no.
I think with what we covered last week, and I had already said that I was heading out, I don't think there's anything else that I want to toss in there.
Okay. He would tell you that he's going to make a big deal of this Inquisition thing, of asking about what's happening,
Mhm.
and try to get your guys returned and Vanko put in a more pleasant location as soon as he can. But he's going to make a big deal out of it just to stretch for time.
Okay.
That would be his thing, he would tell you. Okay?
Thank you. I really appreciate your help with this. Me being kind of new to this whole spy master business, and Nitma being wherever the hell Nitma is, I can use all of the alliances that I can build.
You're doing a fine job, kid. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
I want you to know. When I don't agree with you, in the future, when you're running things, I will speak up, and I will act against you. We will not always be friends, but I will always respect you for what you have done.
I would respectfully disagree with that. I think friends can still disagree and act against each other when working in politics, but I think that we can continue to be friends as long as we keep our discourse civil. And I would expect nothing less of you to talk back or fight me if our ideals are not aligned.
I hope you're right, and I'm wrong. But there are not always times that I am friends with your grandmother. And she is the most likable of those pieces of shit.
Well, those pieces of shit haven't really met me yet. I'm a delight.
Hey! Yeah!
I'll be back as soon as I can. Hopefully with the rest of them.
Hey,
Maybe if you see them, don't tell Duncan and Ori that I left. I don't want them to think I abandoned them.
I will not.
Thank you.
He starts to wander away. We'll say at this point you were outside of your office in the council district.
Trying to think. I still have Nitma's stamp.
Aye.
We have the book.
I'm saying I now and out of character.
Hmm?
I just caught myself saying I out of character.
Oh, Huzzah! I've won the day.
That's okay. I never slip into in and out of my character voice at inappropriate times ever.
Absolutely not. I want to do one quick scan before I leave of the office to see if there's anything else that I see that I possibly might need to grab and take with me.
I guess roll perception if you're just doing a quick scan.
10.
Unless there's anything I've told you previously that you can think of, I am not going to give you anything else.
Yeah, no, that's fine. And I will head out because Lacey already knew that I was leaving.
Yes.
I'm only gonna give you one, dude.
We've lost everybody, so we'll cut to Ori. They're dropping like flies.
Go say good night to Daddy. Good night, Daddy.
Hello, handsome. Got a little shirtless baby.
Feels like life is just happening at unprecedented levels for everybody involved here.
Yeah, that would be a good quote for this whole year,
Oh,
I think.
well, it's simultaneously happening and kind of not happening at the same time. It's definitely changing.
Do you hear from? Can you say hi?
Or Patrick or Chadling.
Oh, hey there, little gay.
Okay, bud.
Okay, good. No, it's not touchscreen.
This is not touchscreen.
Okay, give Daddy.
Give me a kiss.
Good night, kids.
Headphones on for very long.
Okay.
Yeah.
You arrive at the jail. You and Duncan. Immediately, you were told Venko needs to be taken through processing. But you were allowed to wait for him at the cell, whatever cell they pick for him. He's going to be put in an individual cell as opposed to a group. And you were there with Duncan. After a little bit of time, Venko shows up. What was that?
Well, you know that was a Hugo.
Oh, okay. Friends! Oh, I've been through such trials.
Oh, hey there, Venko. How are you?
It's so fucking hot.
It is a sweltering, isn't it? You know, I can't even really keep steady train of thought. It's almost like I'm doing everything at disadvantage.
Oh, I too feel just absolutely overwhelmed. You have to break me out of here. You have to get me out of here. I will wilt in this
Oh.
heat.
Well, I am sure that everybody is doing everything they can outside of here, because we're not leaving till we know you're safe.
I'm back, baby. Sorry.
Joe?
My parents had technical issues with their TV and needed me to fix it.
Oh, good. We're talking to Ori right now.
Okay. And the shapeshifter guy?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, do you know perhaps when this might end, Sir Ori?
You're looking at a wandering half elf who runs a head shop in a tree, and you're asking him if he knows how the political process works.
Well, you have more of an idea than I do. You're sitting there on your butt, and you're not doing anything to help me. I'm sorry. I'm just so hot.
Well, we did come to this hellhole with you to make sure you don't get, while you're here. So,
Well, that makes me feel better.
good. I'm glad you feel better. That's what we're here for. And I can't say for sure, but we've got a pretty good track record at getting people out of jail. Last time it only took like half a day.
Who did you have to get out of jail?
Oh, 1/3 of my dad. So anywho,
so we're gonna cut away while you're explaining the your dad thing. Joe and Crucible.
Where do we leave off?
Crucible asked a couple of good questions. You're muted, Crucible. Oh, and I need to bring everybody back. Fuck. Yeah.
I didn't ask questions so much as we talked about
Yes.
the state of the town, how we're worn down.
Right. Sorry. Tira has brought out food for everybody, basically. She just made a bunch of stuff. Real quick. And Rumek has asked that you all sit down and eat with him because it's awkward otherwise.
Just a little.
Lyra, the food of your establishment is absolutely divine.
Well, this is how you goddamn act. Are you are y'all paying attention right now?
Yeah. I don't know that I really had any more questions, honestly.
Okay. He would eat. He would converse a little bit with you.
Right.
He's polite and pleasant and understated the entire time. He finishes eating.
I must admit, I have ulterior motives for coming here. I have a request of you.
Wants to date me. I get it.
Oh,
that-
is Bagby there?
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
she's not.
She's not there yet. Okay.
I just had this overwhelming feeling that somebody was about to say they wanted to date me.
Oh yes, he's into 3 foot tall green women.
Are you even 3 foot tall?
But look how big it looks in her hands.
Ryan Reynolds' voice. Look how big it looks in the Bagby hand. The
What's your request?
If I tell you something, can it stay between us? Your group and myself, I mean.
Yes, that's fine.
For some time, I've been using a certain number of my more talented trackers to keep tabs on the Queen. She has, against the King's request, traveled farther north than I would hope. She is ahead of schedule. I would be wildly out of line asking her myself to withdraw. A local reminding her of the plan, reminding her of the king's wishes, may hold weight, especially one as renowned as yourself. I don't mean to, your group. I'm sure it doesn't surprise you for me to say that we've done our research into your group, and your Nitma has helped with that as well. In a trade of knowledge, as it were.
I'm a little surprised at that, if I can be honest with you. But she's pretty tight-lipped. But I suppose if she got knowledge in return, she'd probably be willing to share.
I gave her a dozen fine trackers to find the king. I promise you, that is a price very high.
So the queen, as far as I know, is a human woman, correct?
out of character.
No, I'm asking him that.
Human. Well,
Do you
was.
know?
I don't know where she stands now.
So I've been told that the Orc kingdom doesn't speak the War King's name. Does she have the same limitation?
Doesn't speak his name. Most of them don't even know it. His name's Leoda.
Leoda.
I call him Leo. Don't call him Leo if you meet him. Call him War King.
Leo Togash. So what's the queen's name?
Mirada. Mirada.
Sorry, Mike. I apologize. You're very quiet to me for some
Sorry,
reason this week.
I'll get closer.
I can hear you, but it's
I'll get
like,
closer.
Yeah, that's okay. So that's why I'm fucking up names. Let's blame that. Mirada. Okay.
Mirada.
Banana.
Banana.
Damn it, that was too many nanas.
I never know when to stop banana. Banana? No. Banana. Damn it.
Good joke. So you're asking us to do this on top of finding death for you? For your king?
I believe these are one and the same. There's only one driving force in that woman's life. And that is to answer the question. If she's moved against Leo's wishes, she has a clue.
And you think she's gone north? Do you have any idea? You said you didn't know her exact location, but do you have any idea where she might be? Narrow it down somewhat.
She's in your capital city.
Oh, goody.
Quite frankly, there's too many people. I can't send in more than a handful of my men without drawing attention. And with the growing plans of your Axum, we need to be cautious there.
Poker face. That was out of character, but in character, I do not betray any response to that. Just kind of filed that away that he knew about that. I'm guessing Nitma told him, but it's possible that he has orc spies down in the kingdom too, or down in Krasden.
You've officially met 2 spy masters for 2 giant armies, but yes.
Yeah, I guess he is a spy master, isn't he? Because he's
Yeah.
like the head of the recon force. So yeah. Just doesn't kind of come across the same as Nitma.
Well, orc.
We should meet the elf spy master if we haven't already, I guess. Do you have any sort of time limit on this? The reason I ask this,
We got a lot of deadlines. A lot of deadlines.
and currently we're the only 2 members of our group here. We can send messages, but I don't believe we can instantly bring them here.
What are your other obligations? What is more important than stopping this war?
The reason you said that you came, for me anyway, is protecting this town. I am well aware that if the war happens, the town will not be spared, but it doesn't mean I can just walk away anytime I want. We all have obligations.
Aye. Well, I cannot force you. And I would not want to.
And I'm certainly not saying no.
This is something that we're going to have to talk with the rest of our group about. The 2 of us can't speak for all.
I understand. I offer no reward. I would not insult you that way. I would simply say doing this would put you in favor of the army. At least anything I have control over. And maybe meeting the Queen would be good for you.
I'll be honest, I am fairly curious about the both the Queen and the King.
Well, they're grieving parents.
Grieving parents who are willing to set the world on fire.
If you don't understand that, then you have not had children.
How many more grieving parents would your war make?
Yeah. Madness does not care. I am sorry.
I apologize. I shouldn't ask you to justify it.
Do as you see fit. You are capable warriors. And heroes of your kind. I simply call it a standing request. If I hear from the Nitma, I will let you know.
Much appreciated.
I want you to know I will not leave any spies in your town. I trust your intentions.
While that is greatly appreciated, if you did leave spies, they wouldn't probably have that much interesting intel to share with you. Just the weekly catch results.
I have heard that you have many a haul. That could save this town in the coming days.
Hope so. We had some recent poor weather in our port, and our ships got damaged, so we're working on fixing them as well.
Aye, if you're interested, the oarsmen aboard are talented craftsmen for ships as well. I would be willing to let them spend their time repairing the damages you have been given. They've been at sea for a long while and know their way around a vessel, even if it is not their own.
I would look at Josiah for that one. That seems like her department.
Can I get back to you on that? Aye. We plan to stay here till everything is unloaded. Not much longer. I'm going to go see to the work. Thank you very much for the food, Master Lyra, and might I say, Nitma's depictions of your beauty are notwithstanding. Nitma said I was hot? Awesome! He wanders out. What do you think?
I kind of wish I was back to chasing raccoons out of trash cans.
You weren't as hot then.
Fine, I'll agree with that. I'll give you that one. I'd like I said, my impression of him is you can take everything he says as the truth. I think he will not cause us any harm until his working tells him to, and then he will ruthlessly slaughter anybody who gets in the way. So if he says he's willing to have his sailors help repair the town, repair the ships, I would take it. We got plenty of wood from the elves now.
Crucible, do they seem the trustworthy type?
I believe I agree with Joe that We have no reason to doubt what they say they're going to do. But just understand that we also can't stand in their way.
I like him sure as hell a lot more than I like the fucking elves.
I can't believe
At
Nitma
least with
said-
him, you know where you stand. It's pretty black and white.
Aye.
I can't believe Nitma said I was hot. That's crazy.
Wait, was that Tira that the orc said this to, or Lyra?
Lyra.
Okay.
Crucible. No, sorry. Josiah walks to the door.
I'm gonna go tell him we'd like the help. And then I'm gonna spend the rest of the fucking day keeping an eye on all those shitheads.
Okay. Holler if you need us. We'll let you. If we do have to leave town, we'll let you know before we do.
Aye. Okay. Thank you. Hey, I take it back.
Take what back?
You don't need my permission to do your fucking job. I was thinking about it, and it's shitty of me to say that. I
Well,
remember what
thank
it was
you.
like, and yeah.
Well, thank you, but I still want to let you know where I'm going. So as I turn like beet red.
She opens the door halfway and then, like, kind of looks back.
Thank you, I love you.
And she shuts the door and runs away.
Like into my beer, I'm like, I love you too.
They're so cute, those kids.
I love you too, this specific mug of beer.
Yeah. Lyra's just.
So,
Okay.
Lyra, could I have you write a few letters again?
Yeah, postal service for issue. Let's head
I'm
on
sorry.
upstairs.
I'm sorry.
I know, I get it. All right, what are we writing?
Well, Bagby, Duncan, and Ori, for starters.
Okay.
I gotta tell all of them what happened, and basically, I would say I would try to be a little vague so that it's not, because we did bring up earlier whether these can be intercepted or not, and
Right.
no one was really sure. So I would say that a party of orcs came. They're here to help the town. They had a request for us, and we need to discuss it with them when they could or when they have the chance. I would ask them to try to get in contact with us as soon as they can. We're in Krasden. Obviously, because we're having Tira write a letter.
Right.
Yeah.
Anything else? Any other letters?
I'm sure I could think of something if you give me some time, but for right now, no.
Okay. Then we will cut back to Bagby. You have re-entered your town.
Hooray! Before going upstairs, because it's only a couple of minutes from my town to upstairs, I would like to stop at Nitma's house.
Okay.
And
Go for it.
I want to take a little bit of time to investigate her house and see if I can find anything like the books or notes or anything useful in her house.
Roll investigation.
Good. 15.
15. You go through the tricks that you learned at her office, right? You know,
Mhm.
the hidden under part of a drawer, any switches under the desk. You're not finding anything. While you're sniffing around, someone you know walks in the room.
Summer brother.
All right, chill.
Whoop.
Ugh, that was a shoulder right in the groin, kid.
How are you?
He has an robotic leg, if you remember.
Mhm.
Oh, hopping along.
Eh.
Getting used to
You
it.
seem to be getting along fine, just fine to me.
I'm still getting used to it. It's weird.
Can it like kick harder because it's made out of metal?
No, not really. It's easier to stand on for long periods. I'll just like lean on it during guard duty sometimes. But then my stump gets sore. Kind of a lot. How you been? Big adventurer. I haven't talked to you in forever.
I know. Pretty good.
I'm sorry. I gotta fucking. I'm sorry.
Why?
I fucked up.
What did you do this time?
No, I. From last time, I should have told you.
Yes, you should have. But I forgive you. It all worked out. For the most part.
Where's Nitma been?
Well, at this point, I don't really know. We last saw her in Last Watch, and she stayed behind to kind of help negotiate some things with that War King.
The hell's a
War Party?
last? What the hell's a last watch and a war king? What?
You're still working for Axum, right?
Kind of. Not
How do you
really.
kind of work for someone?
After my accident and him being friends with you and Grandma, I'm doing a lot of shit duty. They took me off the front lines downstairs, and now I just stand in front of doors all goddamn day.
Do you know what's behind the doors you're standing in front of?
Sometimes. Not often.
As long as you're not working for Dulce, you're good in my books.
Fuck that guy.
Did you know he tried to have me killed?
No.
Yeah, he paid an assassin to try and kill me. I outed him in the entire council assembly. It was really kind of a cool dramatic moment.
Yeah, I heard that. You were at the assembly.
Mm-hmm.
So you're really taking over for her.
Maybe. I mean, when she's officially done, yeah, I think so. That's a little weird to me. I'm not very political.
You should know that some of the family, and I think Porkham's helped start this. I think she's dead.
I don't think so. I would know.
You might want to say something at some point.
The Porkums?
To everybody.
What's a good way to get in touch with everybody? I mean, there are hundreds of us.
Bagby, over 20 siblings moved to the city. Last week.
Why?
They're all bailing ship. Is Nitma gone? I don't know. Our parents aren't here anymore. A lot of the aunts and uncles are fucking useless.
Well, yeah.
Siblings know that. They just... I don't know. It's getting kind of weird down here.
It's weird up there, too. Here, I'll go get one of Porkham's pots and I'll call a family meeting. And I run out because I remember Porkham's kitchen is like right behind Nitma's.
Yeah,
It's
it's right.
right
It's
there.
real close to it. Yeah.
Yeah. So she just walks in. She goes, "Porkham's, I'm here. I need a pot and a wooden spoon." Hello, I missed you. I love you too.
No, my wife sent me a cutie thing.
Oh.
She let Elle have his favorite stuffed animal to go to bed, and apparently he refused to let it go all the way up the stairs while he was getting his teeth brushed and stuff like that. He just never let it go.
So at first I thought that was Porkham's talking. I was like, Porkham's married?
Oh, it hurts. All right, do I still have Porkham's in here? Did I get rid of Porkham's? I probably did.
Just find a picture of a circle.
No, like I still have his picture. It's just like sometimes I go through OBS and get rid of.
Yeah.
Because it gets real thick with people. There you go.
There he is. There's the Porkum.
I forgot about that one. That was great.
Hey, Bagby.
Hi, Porkums.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I will tell you all the things at the family meeting. I need a pot and a wooden spoon.
Oh, cool. Use this one. I'm not allowed to cook with it. It's the one Grandma always used.
To call family meetings?
Yeah.
Okay. And I take the pot and I start banging it.
It is.
then I walk.
It is magically way too fucking loud.
And then I wait.
Okay. Ori.
And he just kept telling me over and over again that the world would be just a-okay if everybody just smoked a little weed and listened to some Jerry. I kept asking him who Jerry was, and he just kind of trailed off into something about that 70s show, which I'm still not sure what the hell that is either.
God, I'm being tortured. God.
Oh, I guess I did get a little off track there. Sorry about that.
Duncan looks at you and asks you if you can go find something to eat. You remember seeing a cafeteria near the front entrance.
Like, so to clarify, we're just standing outside of his cell
Yeah, basically.
talking to him. We're not okay. So we're not actually in. Okay, so we probably is this a cafeteria that's like for the guards and stuff, or is it for the inmates, or is it both?
Unknown.
Sure, I can see if I can find something. I don't know how you can think about eating. It's so hot in here.
He's not at disadvantage.
Alright, so I make my way over there, and what do I see?
Walking in, front door is a real thick dwarf that you've met multiple times. Axum.
Oh, hey there, Axum. How are you, Noel?
Hi, you're, Orin?
Close enough. Hi, I'm Ori.
Hey, Ori. How's Venko?
Oh, he's doing fine. Little, just a little bit stuffy in here, don't you think?
That's the point.
Well, hey, I kind of got a little delusional and loopy, and I might talk to Zero off a little bit, but otherwise, the important part is he's still alive.
Come here. Come here, lad. Look like you're
Yep.
about to pass out.
Yep.
He leads you to that cafeteria.
Oi! Cooling potion.
They drop a blue vial in front of you.
Drink it. It'll taste like shite, but you'll feel better.
Oh, please and thank you. Oh, oofta, you weren't kidding.
He just took a real cooling potion. Weirdly, it heats you up right in the chest before it actually cools anything.
So what are you doing here? Are you here to spring Venko out already?
Not spring. I'm here to have him lobbied to move to my personal chambers. Under lock and key and guard, obviously. He's not a criminal. I won't have him treated as such.
I mean, he lied a lot, but I don't really know how that stacks up against your legal system. I just realized I don't really know that much about legal systems here. I feel a lot better now.
Lying in politics in Krasden's like breathing, son.
Oh, yeah, you know what? That makes a whole lot of sense.
Also, he only lied to other council people. They still have a little bit to say. And they cannot be trusted with him being here. So, they won't like it, but I'm gonna have him moved.
Well, that seems a whole lot safer, I suppose. Having him, among friends. Are we friends? I was never quite clear on that.
Nay, son. We're not friends.
Oh, okay. I'm glad, in a way I'm relieved we weren't, because I would feel bad if we were and I didn't know it.
Do you always use 4 words where 2 would work?
I'm sorry, what?
Would you always use 4 words where 2 would work?
Oh. Only sometimes.
Hey.
I'm a little more alert than usual. I don't really want to, torch one up down here, because I'm afraid, the whole thing would burn up at once.
Torch one.
Oh.
Smoke?
Yeah. I'm probably not supposed to have that in here, am I, since it's like a prison?
Oh, no. It does not matter. You're not the prisoner. I am a pipe man myself. What do you chew? What is your vice or pleasure? Walk with me.
Okay.
He's leading you down a hallway. It's clearly like clerical offices around you.
Hmm.
He's asking what your vice of pleasure is.
Oh, you know, various herbs that I find in the you know, out in the wild, or hung upside down from hydroponics. Uh, Basically, I run a head shop out of a tree, so I smoke a little bit of my own product occasionally.
I've never had any pipe filler from the up top. Down here, it's all mushrooms. They'll cross your
Really?
eyes.
Interesting.
cut
go
to
on.
cut to 3 episodes from now, and he's got a trade set up.
Capitalism at work.
I can see through time. Oh, that's that. Okay, that's that '70s show. Dumbass.
Kitty is the highlight of that show, by the way. Not Red Forum, not any of the
Oh.
kids. Kitty is the highlight of that show.
Oh, she's great.
All right. He leads you down to the end, and he starts barking orders and filling out paperwork.
I want you and your friend to come with me. Then you're going to sign some paperwork for me, saying that's all in the up and up. The right agrees. Yes?
Well, I feel like one of us should stay with him. It just the way Dulce works. I don't. He seems mean. I don't trust that guy.
Are you saying I can't take care of him myself?
He squares up on you.
No, I'm saying we don't want to leave him alone in the cell in here, where this is obviously a setup.
No. I mean, my cell for him. That it will be on the up and up and the right agrees. Carries weight in the council.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I can sign to have him sent there, but I just didn't want Duncan and I to leave him
No.
alone here at the same time.
God, you are a smoker. When we get there, I want you to sign off that it is safe and secure, and that the right thinks that it is safe and secure.
Oh, okay. Oh, okie dokie.
This way I can argue it to the council. That's all I fucking do anymore. Back in my day, I used to put hammers to heads. Now I'm fucking putting pen to paper.
Were it the other way around for you, you would crave the simple life. It always seems like we miss what we don't have anymore,
Aye. There's wisdom in that, elf.
He finishes signing whatever he's signing.
Let's go grab your pale, pasty piece of shit that you brought in.
Yeah, we should get him out of here before he melts.
He seems like a right wanker, by the way.
He kind of is. But he did right by us, and we made a promise.
We've got some friends looking out for him. It's a bit of a trek for us. So, I want you to go to that cafeteria. Get a couple more of them cooling potions. For Vanko and your friend.
Oh, okay. It's a good idea. I go back into the cafeteria and ask for more Capri Suns.
They give them to you.
Okay.
You're met down with him and Vanko. Oh, thank the gods! Oh, Ori, you've had me freed! He runs at you and gives you a big hug. You're not fucking freed!
Not totally free yet, but Axum is getting you out of here.
Ori, control your idiot. Before I kneecap
No.
him, and then he doesn't walk away.
All right. Just need you to calm down there, Noel.
Excuse me? Who is this guy telling me what to do? I'm with the important... What are you guys doing? I'm
Oh,
sorry,
do not-
what do you do again?
We're with the right, and you need to shut your mouth right now because you're 10-ply, and this guy is going to rip right through you if you do not shut the fuck up.
He glances at Axum, carrying that giant-ass fucking hammer that he takes with him everywhere. Okay. I'm down.
Just here, this will cool you off. We're going to get you out of this sweltering hellhole.
So now that you've drank those things, you're no longer at disadvantage or have any negatives to your rolls while you're in the heat.
Okay.
You get in a boat outside. It is one of those powered ferries that you've seen before. Axum stumbles up to the front and puts in some coordinates. You know, some sort of controls, messes around with it for a second.
We're not going to be in the city. You should know.
Well, that's probably good. I mean, like, the farther we are from danger, the closer we are to harm. Or, wait, no. We are to harm, the farther we are to...
No, you might be right, son. We're heading to the opening of the deep roads.
You know there's slime eating the trains out there?
No, I mean deep roads down here.
Oh.
This is how I keep Dulce's assholes out. Put 'em close to the fire. And I don't mean the fucking magma.
Have you ever taken a long look into this lake? Or into this river of fire?
Aye.
Did you notice the whole, like, parallel Fire Dwarves universe thing going on?
Aye.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't hallucinating.
No, you're not hallucinating. It's technically a portal to the other side. That's how the fire doors pass through. I mean, technically you could pass through too, but how the fuck you living through that?
Don't imagine I would. I was kind of peeking around trying to figure out if there was anything that actually survives down here.
Nitma told me once. I asked her about it when I first started on the council. She told me all of the realms mirror each other in some way. You have to pay attention to the important pieces. I was smoking mushrooms like crazy that night, so I'm not sure what she meant, but sounded important.
Well, I know the pieces fit.
And sometimes you watch them tumble away.
Cut 2. Bagby, you're back up top. Oh, no, Bagby, you can do your town hall meeting. Sorry.
Hello, family.
There's like 80 to 110 goblins in front of you, you're not counting.
Mm-hmm. I suppose you are all wondering why I called you here tonight. It is not for what you think.
Rabble, rabble, rabble.
I have heard that there are rumors that some ill has befallen Grandma Nitma. That is not the case as far as I am aware. Grandma Nitma is away, handling some very delicate business.
Roll perception.
Perception. 10. I'm rolling very
It only
poor.
requires a 10. You feel a weight in your pocket.
Give me a second. And I pull it out and look.
1 sec.
There's two
Is it from
letters.
Nitma?
There's two
Oh!
letters.
I open the first one.
One's from Joe.
I put it away.
Oh.
I open the second one.
I throw it directly in the trash.
It's from Nitma.
Proof! Grandma's fine, everyone. Give me just a minute to read this so that I can know what to redact.
Get out the ceremonial black marker.
I'll just put a real big fucking Nitma on screen. There we go.
There she is. I've missed her so much. Look at her cute little face and her little skull hanging from her belt. Ah.
Back when I did cutesy art. The
Yeah, her and Porkums. Jeez.
they're so cute. Dear Bagby. How you doing, girl? Sorry I didn't get back to you right away. Loves you, by the way. There was this whole I cannot communicate with the outside world sort of thing going on. They were pretty strict on that. I wasn't trying to push boundaries. 'Cause, you know, murder me in my sleep sort of situation. Anyway, I've met the king. I've enclosed a picture. He's weirdly nice, but sad. This army, it's actually worse than I thought. I don't know what you have to do back there, but do it. Their numbers, Bagby. Their numbers are incredible. Our defenses would be irrelevant. I want you to know, I think you're all doing a great job, even though I have no idea what you're doing. And,
I mean, she knows a little bit. I wrote it in my letter to her.
right. And tell Axum don't go through with the plan. Shit would go sideways quick. I have, fears. I got a message from Tayanol. I believe the sign of the moon is moving against us. I don't know what or why, but the elves march. This is getting too much too quickly, Bagby. I will try to make my way back. I hope for more politeness from their group. Love you. Hugs and kisses. Tell Porkums that he needs to keep up on them snickerdoodles. Really want him to nail it this time when I get back. Bye!
I read literally, hello, Bagby. Loves you. Sorry it has been a while. Haven't been able to write. Tell Porkums he needs to keep up on those snickerdoodles. Loves you. Bye! So as you can see, everyone, Nitma is alive and well. She was just out of communication range for a time. There is no need to move to Krasden. I mean, unless you have a deep desire and passion to live in a godforsaken, ginormous city with too many people.
There's a
And
bit of
way
a
too-
rabble.
Way too much political intrigue. It's way nicer here. So yeah, I need to leave. But I will return, and so will Nitma. She is making her way back as we speak.
Okay. They just start talking, but disperse, let you go. Do you read the Joe's letter as well?
Throw it right in the trash.
I'm going to roll my own wisdom check to not saving throw, just check to see if I am thrown enough by Nitma's letter to remember that I had a second letter.
Okay.
Oh, well, I rolled a natural 20. So yes, I read Joe's letter.
You see that Rumek has visited a town.
Well, fuck. And I run.
Okay.
Sorry, I can't stay in chat. Coinda and Porgums, I love you both. You're my favorite summer brothers and spring brother. And I love you. Let's write. Okay, bye.
You're harder. I'm the favorite. I'm in charge. Pull up your pants!
As I run away, I say, Coinda's in charge.
Ha! Damn it.
I love Porgum.
All right. Surface. Crucible and Joe. Jumping around so goddamn much.
Where were we at again? What was going on?
Well, you just talked with Jacobs. She just left to go make sure that the repairs are being done, so you can kind of do whatever you want from here.
Oh yeah, we sent the letters.
You sent the
Yep.
letters.
Uh,
You're not tied to anything here. You can just kind of...
I guess I go help unload shit. I don't know. I'm good at picking heavy things up and setting them down, so I can
Sure.
do that.
You can do that. Crucible, what would you like to do? What do you think is prudent?
I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to aid in reconstruction.
Okay, both of you roll. That's survival, I believe, for...
Could
Engineering?
I be athletic since I'm just moving stuff?
Okay, sure. Crucible, you're actually doing repair work, so that's survival. I
Right.
believe.
I got a 17.
Or sleight of hand, whichever you would prefer.
Mod 20.
Okay. Yeah, you're both doing a great job. And sure as shit, the oarsmen or soldiers or whatever they say they are not only talented workers, they're quick workers. They're really doing a good job very quickly. Especially with some of them seem almost overjoyed to be able to work with proper Feywild wood. You hear random comments about haven't worked with this for a while. Stuff like that. It's going to take more than the day to get it done. But they... Patrick, you fucking monster. The... fuck. Ugh. I can't fucking look at that. I gotta fucking get rid of this whole page. He posted a picture of a ham that is frosted like a donut, and I hate it. He does this thing in the Facebook chat where he posts pictures of food that's just unedible. Unfucking edible.
You never had a frosted ham?
It can't be ham because it's bleeding.
Oh,
It's just juicy. The stuff coming off of it isn't red.
Or a roast or something. I don't. Yeah, it's you're a
Honestly,
fucking monster.
that's one of the less disgusting things you have posted. It's usually so much.
That's true.
Where you get those? What is wrong with you? There's, it's going to take more than the day to get this stuff done. Probably midway into next day to get everything repaired, despite the army of workers. I mean, the fucking Kraken fucked everything up. But yeah. It is a lot. Jesus, you piece of shit. Why? Don't look at it. Everybody look away. It's like the whole. It's like.
Oh, that's a steak. No, that might be a pork loin.
Looks like a filet mignon to me.
It's pretty white, or it's pretty light for a steak. I
It
think
just means it's pretty raw.
it could be, but I think it's a pork loin.
Well, and don't look at the outside of it because the donut has been superimposed over the.
I know.
Right.
That
I
little
know.
corner down there in the bottom is part donut. It's not the actual outside of the meat.
Can I be honest, Mike? I'd try a bite of that. I'm not saying I like it,
You're the
but
same
I'd try a
monster.
bite of that.
You're the same monster he is. So Bagby, you can go ahead and show up since they're just working on boats.
A wild Bagby returns.
To the empty bar.
No one is here.
Everyone's out
Nobody-
doing shit.
Nobody's at the bar.
Tira's sitting there. Hey, what's up?
Okay, where is everybody? Did the Orc King take over? Are we all slaves?
Oh no, they're repairing the boats in town. The orcs are fixing everything.
Well, that's pretty cool of them.
Yeah. Turns out the elves are douchebags.
Eh.
Does sound like one of Michael's campaigns.
Yeah.
They did threaten the holy living hell out of us, though. That roommate guy. Yeah.
Oh, the orcs or the elves?
Yes?
Good. Well, I put a nice stall on things going on downstairs, so I think we're safe for a little bit. But I really need to find Joe and Crucible. Where would they be?
I don't know. Working on stuff? I've been here. Mom won't let me close the bar, even though we have all of this clientele.
I would have said what we're going to do. So Tira might have heard me say I'm going to go help move stuff.
I would check down by the mid docks, by the Rusty Anchor.
Okay.
That's where they're big ass weird boats. They're weird boats. They're super aggressive looking. It's weird.
I'll head down there.
Okay.
Thanks for holding down the fort.
Thank you for. I don't know what you do.
And that means I'm doing my job right.
You head out, and yeah, now that you're outside, you see these clear longboat warships that are massive sitting in the bay.
Those are cool looking.
There's-
I don't ever want to be on one, but they're cool looking.
There's orcs all over the place. None of them give a shit about you. And they're all, I mean, the town's in like full repair mode at this point. You've allocated all energy points to repair. So, yes.
Joe! Crucible!
I'll let her find you guys.
Oh, I was going to say, you going to make me roll perception?
No, I'll let her find you guys for the sake of the fucking show.
I'm back!
Uh-oh.
Oh, hey, Bagby. Welcome back. Where's the other two?
They're in prison.
Why?
They felt it was important to stay with our friend.
Our,
They did.
which friend?
The actor one.
I don't know what happened. I left before you went to the meeting. What happened?
Oh!
You can, out of character, give
Yeah.
him the full update if you'd like.
Yes,
yeah.
I word vomit everything that happened.
To both Joe and Crucible.
Yeah, I just think it's funny because she's like, yeah, they're in prison with a friend. I'm like, what?
That sounds bad. Duncan does that occasionally. Don't.
Yeah, did he show someone his ass again?
So then I showed Dulce what was what, and they took our actor friend to prison, and Ori and Duncan decided to stay with him. And then Axum told me I should probably leave Krasden because Dulce was probably going to try and kill me again.
Okay, well, I'm glad that he didn't yet. Anyway, I can't remember if I told you in the letter I sent you that I heard about Nitma from the general.
I heard from Nitma too.
Oh, good.
Here it is.
I can't read this. Crucible. I assume it's an undercommon.
Yeah, it would be. It would be.
Yeah. Well, isn't that interesting? I just hand it back to Bagby.
That was not Crucible.
That was Patrick. That was Patrick.
All right. A heavy sigh from Joe.
So essentially, blah blah blah. I share what was in the letter.
Okay. And then I would make sure there's nobody around that I should have done this earlier, but I make sure there's nobody around eavesdropping. And then I would tell Bagby what the war king, I keep saying war chief. War King's general told us about his the queen, and that she's in fucking Adinagard doing something that she shouldn't be. And I told him that we kind of have a lot going on right now. We might not be able to do it right away, but I told him we weren't saying no.
I think it's wise to not say no.
Because we still have to kill Duncan's dad, I guess. Or get him executed, or whatever our plan is now.
Couldn't we just tell the orc general to kill him?
But
No.
according-
Go ahead, Crucible.
Duncan's got to be the one to do it.
Well, also, I doubt the orc general would do it. He's the honorable type.
Well, that's going to take some time to think about how to make that happen.
Fucking lawful alignments. What are you gonna do?
And we still have
Play
to
neutral. What'd you say? Sorry.
we still have to find Death.
Yeah.
But he kind of implied that if we found Death, we'd find the rest.
Or if we find the
One
queen,
was
we
the
would.
same.
Yeah, she's making progress on finding Death, was what he hinted at. So if we find the queen, she should be able to help us with that.
Do you think that the kind of nightmare darkness, silent thing that's in underneath Adinagard, do you think that might be Death pretending to be Baphomet because Death wants the box opened, and so he put all of those things into motion, and that is why the queen is there, and all this time Death has actually been sitting in the crotches underneath Adinagard?
So I thought of that.
Full tinfoil hat moment. There you go.
I know. I actually thought of that a couple weeks ago, but what does that change for us, though?
Well, not a lot, except
Right.
for the fact that we know, or would know, that the thing down there is not Baphomet. And so we would not foolishly go running blind into figuring out how to open this box and we can just leave the box be.
We don't know what the box looks like. We don't know where it is. We don't know how to open it. We don't know any of that.
Talk about it.
You
So we could open it. I mean, I get what you're saying, but I mean, we could open the box by accident still. I mean,
I don't think we can or would.
not by accident, but unknowingly open it by someone manipulating us. Because let's be honest, we've kind of been manipulated a lot.
Oh, shit time.
No, you guys did a great job.
Shut up, voice in my head!
And I'm pretty sure that Death is kind of behind some of those manipulations because he wants that box to be opened.
Did we ever figure out what was going on? Oh, I just thought of this. We should have asked Aranis this. What the hell happened to the king's advisor?
Mr. Miracle,
Yeah.
we didn't ask. I assume it's dolls.
No, it was you never met him, but it was the guy in
Oh,
Adina
right.
Guard.
Right.
Dumas.
Dumas.
Alexandre Dumas.
Oh fuck.
Well, I
Wrote
guess
the
we
Three
need to go back to
Musketeers.
the guard.
Norm.
Yeah, because he definitely shows up every time you talk about him.
Did he actually show up?
No.
Okay.
But we need to get Ori and Duncan out of prison first.
Yes, we should get them out. We should get the gang back together. We should pick a thing we're going to do and do it, and ignore any requests we get until then.
I love that. That's a plan of action. I love that.
I hate you, voice in my head.
It's an actionable thing. Cut to Ori. Hey, buddy. What's up? Ori, you've made it across this, quite frankly, giant lake under the city, and then into a offshoot river of magma. You're coming up on shore, and there's a series of buildings built into a tunnel. It looks sort of like a natural occurrence, but towards the top, but along the sides are clearly dug out, and the buildings are carved out of the rock themselves.
So of a different architecture than the Goblin City.
It looks. Go ahead and roll. I guess that'd be history, or something like that. I don't know. Or
yeah,
perception.
There's no culture
Or
checks in this. It
or
feels like there should be.
Or perception, I guess, because you don't have like really a history of this.
Yeah, this
So
is
I feel
all-
like your wig needs a haircut.
I feel like someone. I feel like I look like someone who would be complaining about not getting a haircut. I agree with that much.
Thanks, Florida.
Oh my no. Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right, it's a 21.
21. Fantastic. It looks similar to some of the like more traditional dwarven style buildings you've seen around the city, but like an older, non-updated version. You know what I mean? So this is probably like old.
Okay. Well, looks old. Looks isolated.
It's 3 buildings, the biggest of which actually has a dock made of metal that you're pulling up next to.
How far have we traveled?
You've been traveling for
I guess yeah,
Time-wise,
judging distance would be tough, but
distance would be tough. Time-wise, you've been traveling for probably an hour at a decent clip.
Well, Ori's got a voice like he's from the Midwest anyway. He would rate distances in time
It's true.
as units.
Oh,
It's about an hour drive away.
yeah. It was about 15 minutes. I still fucking do that. The you you get there. Let me pull Axum up. Beep. Beep.
All right, everyone out. You,
Okay.
pale one, he points at Vanko. You try to run, I'll break both your legs.
I wouldn't dream of such a thing. Should I try to run? He whispers at you.
Oh. Get your spare parts. No.
Axum leads you towards
Holy shit, bud.
the biggest building. It's nearby.
Everyone in.
You walk in. The first thing you see before you walk in is a large symbol of Gorm, which you're accustomed to at this point. The god that he prays to. Now that you look around a little bit, you see a few symbols of Gorm around this little place. You would grow to assume that this is sort of either one of Axum's outposts or temple to Gorm, maybe. Could be either. You head inside,
Wow.
and there's while there not being a lot of people outside, there's weirdly a lot of people inside, and it's much, much cooler than it is outside.
Well, this is nice. Thanks for the Gorm welcome.
Hey, yeah, I've heard it before, but it's always funny.
Ooh.
You're
All right, up here.
He takes you to the second floor. Room, stone door, opens it.
All right, pale one, in.
Well, I'm not sure. I feel like I should have some sort of legal representation.
Push him in, or I'll push him in before I crack him in the head.
Oh, don't worry. I think I'm a lawyer. Anyway, you should get in there, bud. You'll be fine. It's a lot safer here than where you were.
Do you want to roll perception on that? Or no, do you want to roll persuasion? Not perception.
Persuasion. Actually, you know what? First of all, I would look around and I would try and get a feel for if this is a safe place.
Sure, go for it. Perception or insight?
Okay. So perception 20 modified. Because I don't want to be lying to the guy. I should probably at least kind of.
Everyone here is wearing symbols of Gorm. Almost all of them are wearing armor in some aspect. Some lighter, some heavier. In walking in, this little like mini village with these buildings does have a walled entrance, and then the other entrance is a magma flow. So there's locks on everything. Everything's made of stone. Everyone seems to be on the same page as far. I mean, you haven't interrogated each and every single person, but they're all wearing the right stuff, you know?
Right. You know,
I should say it's like 65-70% goblin.
right. You know, Axum here is a taciturn fellow, and we don't always agree, but I know that he has never lied to us. He doesn't seem to know how to do that. And this place, if you look around, is very secure.
He's right, I'm a pachytherm. Now fucking get in there.
I can do the persuasion if you want.
Go ahead.
Yeah, 16.
16. Yes. Okay. Well, all right. Just think of it as B&E. No, bed and breakfast, not. Oh God. He walks in. So when should I expect dinner? The door slams on his face.
Man.
Gods, I can't believe I'm protecting him. By Gorm, guide me.
He starts walking back down the hall, back downstairs.
Well, conversation with Duncan, who isn't here. I guess we'll
Aye?
talk about that next week. Yeah, that seems. You know what? That seems like whatever I was gonna say. I feel like that'd be his response.
Actually, you should follow the guy.
I would ask. Actually, you know what? Before all that, I was thinking, as Axum was saying, may Gorm guide me. Like, so about that, we've been having like weird experiences with like the gods and everything lately. Do you when you say Gorm guide me, do you actually like? Does he actually like talk to you for guidance?
Nay. Follow me downstairs. I have a meeting.
Okay then.
He was a dwarf. Actually existed. Written in history books. Existed a long time ago.
Oh, okay. Like, so it's like a example to follow rather than like an actual like cosmic god.
In your surface religions, it'd be like a prophet or a legendary sort of being. Something that's happened. A real man.
Oh, I try. No matter whether it be surface, down below, parallel dimensions, I always try and learn about all the gods because, never really figured out which one's going to actually fix things.
In my experience, you pick one that sounds like they know what they're doing and do your best.
He slaps you in the chest real quick. Keeps walking. He walks up to this table. It's clearly like a strategic meeting of sorts. Go ahead and roll perception real quick for me.
Oh, Gaby. I was due.
Natural one. You stay back a little bit, and you're not sure what you're not sure what they're talking about. They're moving pieces in this big map around, and they're just being confusing.
Oh, gods. The potion. I'm coming down.
You start to leave the building. Go ahead and roll once more.
14.
Okay, there's a room with a door open. You see inside somebody had a painting. It's hard to miss because the vibrant nature of the colors. Reds and oranges and stuff like that. Are you interested?
I mean, yeah, I suppose I would go and look at the painting.
You get close. It's a clawed humanoid being with horns. It actually reminds you of a lot of the depictions of Gorm, but it's not Gorm. Clearly. The
clawed humanoid, like
in
its stature, it's humanoid, or does
yeah,
it actually have
two legs, 2 arms. It stands upright. The young goblin woman painting it is shedding a small tear while you stand near her.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt you. The painting is beautiful, but are you okay there?
What part of this is beautiful?
Well, the colors are very bright and vibrant, and it's very well done. I suppose it's terrifying in its own right, but sometimes there's kind of I suppose it's a different definition of beauty. I guess what I'm trying to say is you're doing a good job.
Thanks, I guess.
I'm Ori. The oddly quiet one is Duncan. This never happens.
I'm Mushra.
Mashra, nice to meet you. What? So. I feel like I screwed up that whole thing, but suppose I was just trying to be nice there, but you seemed sad.
Yeah, I'm sorry. They told me not to say sorry.
You don't. Yeah. Don't apologize for how you feel.
I just they asked me to paint the thing I saw. I used to be a painter, it was pretty good. I don't know if I'm gonna do it.
Who asked you to paint the thing?
People out there.
Did you see this thing?
Yes.
Oh gods, I'm sorry.
It came out of the roads. It wiped out the whole village. Cut 2, and I gotta pee.
What?
What to who?
Cut to Laura.
What?
Sounds about right.
Pretty much. Oh, Lonnie. I hit that button.
Oh, I see now that they're okay. I was looking at my character sheet still, and I did not see that he put up the painting.
Oh,
That's a Baphomet if I've ever seen one.
is it supposed to be like a Minotaur thing?
Baphomet?
No, I mean that. I mean, I know Baphomet's depicted as a Minotaur or is a Minotaur, but
He's like the god of the Minotaurs, but
Yeah. Well, that might not be Baphomet. I was just going off.
he's it's very this looks very hot and horny.
it does look more demon-like than a regular Minotaur. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a hell of an artist, though. I think you were fine in complimenting him.
Could also be death.
Could be. It does not look like what Mike described death like, though, because he was like a
Or like
older, pale guy, right?
Yeah,
With
like a
really
weird like Slender Man type thing.
yeah.
But we don't know. He could change his form depending on who he's around.
That is entirely possible.
He death. He follows no rules.
Oh, he dead. I mean, dead. Sorry.
Eh, what you say you he dead.
What's wrong with you, boy? I see you, he dead.
There
So
we
we
go.
figured it out, Mike.
What?
That's Umberly.
Yep, that's Amberly.
Nailed it.
Are you cool with the cut to here, Ori?
That's Lord Umberly.
Yeah, you just never said
Hey.
who to.
Oh yes, that's a little number.
We're going to be cutting to. Well, it's everybody. They're back upstairs. What do you mean? Everybody else.
Cut to us.
Yeah, the other group.
Oh, I forgot everybody else was back together again.
Yeah. Like, what are you talking about?
So we need to go back to Krasden?
Yeah, to at least get those two out.
Right? Yeah, Krasden. Right. Okay. Do you know a good way there?
Not for you boys. I mean, just the ways I've taken you before.
Ugh, guess we'll have to go by sewer. I need to talk to Josiah before we go and make sure she knows where we're going.
Okay. I might run back and see if Lyra will let me use her magic pocket desk to write Nidma one more time.
I'm sure she'll be pleased to do that.
All right, let's do Josiah first.
I mean, we can role play if you want, but I just tell her that we're going back to Krasden, and then it sounds like we're probably going to Adina Guard.
Okay, Crucible, what do you want to do?
Well, I'm heading with them, right?
Who, Joe or Bagby?
It's just, while I'm having a tender goodbye with Josiah, Crucible's just standing in the corner.
I'm just standing there.
That's perfect. That's what happened.
You just keep hearing his eyes do the, oh my fucking god, my shit turned off again.
Had to have one more technical issue. Yeah, you're just one eyebrow up.
What the
What's
fuck?
going
Why is
on
this not
here?
working? Fucking Zoom, stop. Stop with your shitty fucking program. God damn it.
It's interesting, though, that Mike's the only one having issues with Zoom.
Why? All right. Okay. So Bagby and Crucible, you head to talk to Lyra? Okay. You are at the Spirit of Mara talking to Lyra.
Hello, Lyra.
Hi, sweetheart. How you been?
To be honest, could be better. A little stressed out. I
Ugh.
believe the politics of downstairs is a lot more than I thought it was going to be.
I'm sure you did a great job.
Well, I stopped Axum's plan. Axum didn't want to do it, so I really stopped Dulce from instigating Axum's plan to send a goblin army to infiltrate the Dino Guard. So I'd say I did okay.
That Dulce guy's always been an asshole. Basically don't do anything he wants.
Pretty much, yeah. I did hear back from Nitma.
Oh, do tell.
Do you speak Undercommon?
Broken.
Okay, I'll just read it to you. And I read her the letter.
Shit, she's meeting the king.
Yeah, she met the king and she enclosed a picture that I would like to look at, please.
All right, let me get that picture for you.
He's a cartoon too.
I want them to be soft and fluffy and really cute. That is not that.
Okay. We're getting some copyright issues here, Mike.
Why? How dare you? Why?
We did not call him. Or king. Or
I am actually going to call him Thrall on accident.
Wait, is this Thrall? I didn't know. Is this Thrall?
He's not. I
Okay.
don't think that's. If that is an orc from WoW, I don't know. But It
was pretty
definitely looks like an orc from WoW.
Pretty sure it wasn't.
You know, anymore, they're all looking the same.
Yeah, I guess.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I mean, the
Whoa.
artwork.
I mean, whoa. Yeah, I didn't just agree with him.
The
Before everybody
artwork.
condemned him.
Cancel Patrick. Go.
Patrick, you need to apologize.
And then we will still refuse to associate with you, but apologize first.
Oh no, what
Yeah.
is he doing? What is he doing? Okay. Yeah. That's the picture.
Oh, that's my favorite orc picture.
You're the worst. You're actually the worst. Okay.
And I don't think that's worst. I think that's filet.
So that's him.
The part of Crucible this week will be played by a meat donut.
That's what we're
Frosted meat.
I have referred to Patrick as a frosted meat donut for years now. Sorry, Bagby, go ahead.
So I was wondering if I could use your magical desk again.
I mean, why else would anybody want to talk to me, right?
I just inhaled my own saliva. It's fine. But I really enjoy talking with you too, so we could talk in your study while I'm writing Nigma.
All right, what do you want to say?
I would like to tell her all of the things that happened downstairs. So by proxy, you get to hear all of the things that happened downstairs, and I
All right.
word vomit all of the things that happened downstairs.
Okay.
Also, please come home. I can't do both your spy master job and the right stuff. It is too hard to do them both.
She can't. Am I supposed to draw the smile, kid? I don't.
No, she'll get it. She'll know what I'm doing.
Okay.
And then I'm going to say, P.S. Thank you for actually writing me instead of having Lacey write it for you.
Ooh, snarky comment. I like it. I always wondered how many of her assistants actually wrote letters to me.
Can I have it real quick before you send it?
Yes, here.
You said yes, like you know I'm going to do something with it.
Just do your thing.
I'm gonna sneak over. I'm gonna stamp it.
Did you stamp it?
I did. You know.
Yeah, of course I know. She writes back to me all the time. Come on now.
She told me specifically not to tell you, so technically I didn't tell you because you already knew.
I'm not a moron. Oh, I hate your grandma some days.
Hey, random question. Where did you get this desk?
Well, I've had the desk for a long time, but your grandma set up the whole thing in the drawer.
Grandma Nitma did?
Oh yeah, when I was much younger, Tira was but a kid, babe. So cute. Oh, we should have gotten more paintings.
So Nitma knows how to make the magic.
Oh no. She had somebody. I can't remember. She had somebody do it. It'll come to me. I'll get back to you on it. I'll think about it.
Just back up out of the room. And I'm gonna run downstairs. Joe, Crucible, Joe.
Ah, what?
Lyra doesn't remember who Bagby used. No, I'm Bagby. Lyra doesn't remember who Nidma used to make the drawer upstairs. Okay, you know Lyra's cool, like, pocket dimension drawer.
Yeah.
Send letters. She remembers that Nidma had somebody make that for her, but she doesn't remember who. And it was very much like she remembered everything except that.
So you're thinking it's related to the box somehow?
Yes!
That it deleted her memory?
Yes! So that she wouldn't remember who knew how to make pocket dimensions.
Adris?
Could be, or Genevieve, or Hollowell, but now we don't have her anymore.
Well, we still have Adris, kind of. We should check on him before we go.
We should probably check on him, but that's a key thing that we need to remember, that Lyra doesn't remember who made the pocket dimension. So if we can find out who made the pocket dimension, they might have been a part of making the box.
Hey, Duncan, what smells like tinfoil?
Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you, Bagby. You're very fast. You're talking very fast and talking about stuff that's kind of a little above my head. So I'm gonna let Crucible finish the sentence, and because he's
Brighter than you?
sure. That seems like a good ending spot, right? That was an awesome joke.
No, follow up on a thing you just said.
Something that Laura said.
We should
No.
go check on Adris.
Oh, okay. Let's go check Adris.
You head upstairs.
Stomp,
Where do
stomp,
you
stomp.
go to his room?
Yep.
There's nobody in the room.
Is there signs that anybody was attacked or anything like that?
Nope, no signs of struggle or anything like that. The sheets are pulled apart, just tossed to the side as if somebody got out of bed. Neither of the assistants are there. They also had a room, I should note.
Okay. Go to their room.
They're both asleep.
I will kick one of their beds loudly.
Hey, oh, hey, what? Okay, how can I help you?
Where's Adris?
Sleep in the other room, I would gather.
Oh, he's not there.
Oh, what? I'm sorry? I'm sorry? He gets up and he sprints to the other room. Oh! Oh, no. Oh, no.
So
Roll-
which one of you brilliant minds thought, hey, let's sleep at the same time was a good idea?
Everybody roll perception.
$13.
13 as well.
Natural one.
And you're muted, Patrick.
He's muted himself again.
He nat wanted so hard that he
It removed
muted
his
himself.
response.
I just didn't want anybody to hear how hard I nat one.
nat wanted.
You both, now that you're like just standing there, first off, both assistants point at each other. Secondly, you smell coffee and you hear humming coming from Lyra's room, like low singing.
I would nudge Crucible and head that way. Since Crucible is apparently
Like
had a
what?
logic error and has to restart.
What?
He did what my streaming computer did.
Yeah.
You walk in. He's standing upright, wearing clothes, making coffee. You run in. He notices you. Oh, God. You scared the hell out of me. Don't run. Jeez. Why?
How you feeling, Adris?
Better. Thank you. Coffee?
I'm good for now, thank you.
I'm not giving any to the goblin.
Good call.
He sits down. He starts blowing on his coffee. So, who wants to hear where the box is? Thank you very much for watching.
Dun, dun, dun. I really don't remember how much he remembers.
Thank you very much for watching. We will be back tomorrow with something. Chad's not going to be around, so we're going to have to come up with, I don't know. We'll do that board game. I don't know.
Tune in tomorrow for more technical issues.
Something will happen tomorrow. There will be something tomorrow. And then Sunday, Distant Star. They got left on a bit of a cliffhanger this past week. And Tuesdays, we're doing that level 1 GM, which, I don't know, it seems to be going okay. And then we'll be back next Wednesday with more Krasden. Thank you very much for watching. Have an excellent evening. Good night.
Good night.
Oh, bye bye now.